So what's really stressing you? See, most of the times we think that our children are the sources of our stress, but very seldom do we take a look at how we're contributing to our own stress. So I want you to take a minute and think about what's really stressing you. Now, my name is Taharka Sankara. I'm a licensed clinical social worker. I'm a licensed clinical alcohol drug counselor. And I'm also certified in trauma-focused cognitive behavior therapy. And what that means is that through my profession, I seek to empower parents and youth to refine the quality of their relationship so that they can increase self-awareness, enhance their communication, and develop some social-emotional management skills so that they can experience a good relationship and transfer a happiness of intergenerational health. So again, have you thought about that question, what's really stressing you? The goal of our relationships is so that we can have a peace of mind and more relaxation. But how do you actually do that? Are you taking care of yourself? So the source of our stress, the source of your stress may not necessarily be your child. Your child is just being a child, doing what they are known to do. Child's play, adolescent play, teen rebelliousness. This is all part of the process. So the best way to effectively manage them is to be able to effectively manage yourself. So let's think about a couple of things that you can do that can actually help you on this parenting journey. The biggest thing that is interference is electronics. So the first thing I'm gonna recommend to you, periodically take detox. Step away from the technology. One of the things that technology does is creates distraction. And if we're constantly distracted on different things, constantly distracted, scrolling through social media, it's difficult to focus, it's difficult to concentrate. And that actually increases stress, it increases anxiety if you can't focus because you're always moving, always running, things are always flying through your head. You're always captivated by something new, and it creates stress, it creates anxiety. So a lot of times that stress and anxiety is misdirected towards your child. And what else does this do? Electronic use, it can oftentimes disrupt sleep patterns. So if you're not getting the adequate amount of rest because you're constantly engaged in some electronic use, you're on the computer, you're on the screen on your phone, you're doing something that involves electronics and it interferes with your rest. A lot of times you may sleep with the phone right next to your bedside, which again, it makes it difficult for your mind and your brain to rest at night because the phone is constantly vibrating, going off. You're hearing notifications and bells ring all throughout the night, so your brain isn't actually resting. So electronic use can cause sleep disruption, which again makes it difficult for you to manage during your waking hours. So when your child does something, guess what? You're not well managed, you're not well rested. And you know when we're not well rested, it's easy to become irritated. Also, I want you to think about your breath work, your breathing. How do you actually breathe? A lot of times we're not paying attention to our breath, and breath plays a vital part in all of our daily functioning. All of our emotions function on a certain breath wave, if you say. And think about it. When you're actively engaged in something, exerting yourself, your breath becomes a different frequency and your mood actually becomes different, right? You think about when you're frustrated and you're angry, you're disappointed, you're sad, your breath becomes different. It operates on a different energy frequency, and that affects the mood. So therefore your breath is highly associated with your mood. So if you manage and control your breath, you can actually control your mood. And so lastly, I would also say, get out there and do some body movement. Body movement, it generates energy, keeps you in motion. Do some jumping jacks, you could do running in place. And don't think that it takes a lot of time. All it takes is 10 minutes a day. Or you can start with 5 minutes. you want to take some time for yourself and engage in some body movement activity. Get your cardiovascular system rolling and then your heartbeat flowing, and that allows the blood to circulate through the body, it circulates to the brain, and it also helps release stress and increase relaxation. So don't misdirect and deflect your stress and anxiety onto your child all the time, because it may not be them, it just may be you and something you can do about it. So think about those 3 things. Detox yourself from your technology, practice your breath work, and get your body moving out there. And stop complaining about some things and do some things to actually change it. So if you're interested to learn more, to engage a little more in this type of discussion and figure out some ways that you can best improve your parent-child relationship, join the Next Gen Parenting group, where we go into some details. You get to interact with other parents, other responsible adults, and learn some things of how to increase your functioning as a parent and increase your relationship with your child to improve it for a better tomorrow. So Next Gen Parenting Group, that's what it's about, the next generation, but it's parenting for the next generation. So join the group, and I look forward to seeing you in the room.